to Smooth Jazz Gunpla Club, episode 18. I'm your host, Sensual Sam Smith. I'm joined by wonderful Will Potter.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I like that. That's good. Cool Callum Gunn.
Hiya.
And Sam.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
How's it going, guys? You alright?
I feel good. I'm alright. I'm feeling the spirit of jazz.
The
You're
spirit
gruff
of jazz
today.
compels thee.
Yes. I kill for jazz.
Jazz is my life.
Jazz Homicide. That's the new episode title.
I think listeners also need to know that
Homicides.
Sam is not wearing any clothes as we record this.
Well, they don't need to know that, do they? Why do they need to know that?
It's just transparency, isn't it?
No,
In
you
a
know,
picture.
you want to paint a word picture in these things.
Transparent like my pale white skin.
Transparent like the Gunpla Club clear colour version. So how are you guys?
We all have horrible nubs.
That's true.
Oh,
that's
God.
true.
Speak for yourself.
Shameful nubs.
I'm fine, mate, and I'm not naked. I'm wearing underwear. I'm in a state of leisure in my own home, and there's
Fair play.
nothing better, as far as I'm concerned, than coming home and immediately taking off all your clothes.
I feel like I'm wearing more clothes than I normally would, so I'm sort of making up for it.
Yeah.
I desperately need a shower, so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, that could have gone one of two ways. So I'm glad it went shower.
Callum, it's like you're going paintballing. You're like layering up, like getting ready.
I am. Full camo as well.
Is it just really cold in Berlin, or?
No, it's not too bad. It's just just very comfortable wearing some floppy clothes, you know? You know when you wear some floppy ass clothes.
Are you in your mummy clothes? You in
I've got
your sweats?
a big old hoodie on.
Yeah, you're gonna watch a box set of Sex in the City and have a pint of Ben and Jerry's.
Nah, I'll probably catch up on the Overwatch League.
I love
read that was-
Gundams.
I read that was how Jared Leto put on loads of weight. Was he melted down Haagen-Dazs and drank it?
Wow.
I like parts of Jared Leto, and the only part of Jared Leto,
Jared Leto.
like what is left nut?
calm it. is-
Jared Leto.
He
more
played
like
a character
Jared
called-
Mesa.
Oh, that's
Oh.
it. Gundams. Oh God,
see-
we're
do
doing
you
a
see
Gundam
why I did
podcast.
that?
What the fuck is Gundam?
Let's rein it back in, boys.
Sorry. So, my
Pretty
beautiful
successful,
boys, I'm going to ask the question. I already know the answer. What have we all been building?
Oh boy.
This is a bumper episode for this, isn't it?
We have every single one of us, built a master grade since the last episode. Which
Yes.
has that ever happened before?
I'd say blame January because we've all got fuck all to do in January essentially.
Well, until Monster Hunter came out, we had nothing to do.
Then
so,
I dropped everything. So
Yeah. But yeah. So you say January. I did the majority of mine over the Christmas break. But yeah.
No worries. So
Cool Callum Gunn here to
Cool
scat
Callum.
freestyle on
Cool
the master
Callum.
grade something.
The gun. I built the recent Master Grade GM Sniper Custom.
ooh,
I think I spoke about.
That's a pretty fly kit there, Bone Daddy.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I was building it as we recorded the last podcast, so
Yes, you were.
It's now complete and finished and top coated a lot, and
Nice.
all stickered up and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty damn good, guys.
it looks
I do-
MSV as hell, doesn't it?
I do really dig that design as the Jim Leica. I'm sure a lot of people would find it quite dull, but no, I'm into it.
Yeah, it's,
I am into it.
It's I'm still not a very big fan of the color scheme because it's.
Do you think you're going to paint it?
No, I think I'm done with it. It looks better than I thought it would color wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that kind of muted khaki sort of color, but it's actually kind of charming in real life as well. So it's like
Yeah.
once you get used to it, I guess it's really good.
Did you?
I just enjoy when you say khaki because it sounds like saying khaki.
Khaki,
It's covered in poo-poo.
a wee bit khaki.
Oh no, it's a wee bit khaki.
Callum, did you
yeah.
flat coat the heck out of this yet?
I did. It's
Oh,
like
man.
ridiculous amounts of
Really?
top coated. Yeah, for sure.
Where did you? Is it not fucking freezing in Berliner?
Yeah, but
Yeah?
you know, I
Just
don't
did it
care
anyway.
too much. See, I don't
It's
care
crazy.
too much about that. I just sort of go for it.
Is it just like a frosty gym?
It was the first couple of coats, but I like pretty much just blitzed it with top coat. It's
nice.
It's flat as hell and looks so good for it.
He who dares wins.
Yeah, totally. Like I think it's the first time I've done more than one coat of like flat coat. So
I always do like at least 3.
Yeah. So this has like changed my entire shit. Like, every kit from now on is going to be like ultra matte.
Some people like gloss coats. The weird bastards.
I bought gloss coat once and it just didn't seem to work. So just some good crap off Amazon.
What did you put it on?
I can't even remember now. Nah, it's gone. But just one model. I think it must have been an HG, but couldn't really get it. It wasn't very glossy.
I remember when I did my 3.0, I had a can that said gloss coat. So I put the first coat on and it went matte. So I don't know if I got a bad can or something.
I feel like that's what mine did.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my Gundam 3.0, which is mega flat. That had like multiple coats on it, and it just came out flat for some reason, and I don't know why.
Well, but anyway, yes, this Sniper Custom Boy, quite a lot of stickers.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've just been spoiled by Verka stuff, but I expected some more water slides. You get a couple, but yeah, it's mostly stickers. I kind of took a lot of time to do them, and I actually like put more stickers on it than was in the instructions. Because you get some spares, so I took a bit of a creative liberty, and
I respect that.
Really leaned into using this decal fix stuff.
Yeah,
so it's like softener.
Where did you buy it from?
That was just Amazon as well. Just this normal sort of, I think it's Humbrol decal fix. And
what do you do? Do you just kind of like rub it over a sticker once it's on?
Yeah, you can put a wee dab on before you put the sticker down.
You dab? What's dabbing got to do with it?
Well, it's a dance craze, isn't it? So you do a little dab, pop a little bit of that stuff on it, on the plastic, stick the sticker on, and then pop another little bit over, like slight drip over the...
so it's like a solution.
Thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
It smells very solventy, so I guess it's sort of doing some light melting.
Yeah.
But
I think that's what it does. It essentially melts the sticker or decal into the
it doesn't
plush
completely remove like sticker edges, but paired with the super top coat, it looks like the best I've ever managed to get out of stickers. So super happy with that.
Nice. Take some lovely photos of it.
I should. I bloody should. You know that. Surface detail wise, there's not like a whole lot of panel lining going on really, because it's all sort of built into the design. It's like obviously it's ultra boxy and stuff, so not too much panel lining going on, but where there's little accents here and there that turned out quite nice. And yeah, I went full overboard with this one. I think it's the first time also that I've built all the weapons that came with it.
I always do that.
Yeah,
I feel like a kit isn't finished until I've built every part of it.
I don't do that.
Nah, I usually do enough to like be satisfied with how it looks. And then go, cool, it's not going to get changed, so
and then
fuck it. But
proceed to never touch it again.
Yeah, totally. So this lad's got a sniper rifle and like a beam rifle coming out of the side of his arm.
Ooh.
You'd hope he has a sniper rifle considering his name.
Yeah, he also has a little pistol on the other side of his right arm. He's got a shield, he's got like a twin blaster on his ankle and a bazooka on his back. So
get it out. How big is this gun in relation to him?
It's about just a head shorter than him.
Oh, nice.
That's a pretty big gun.
It's a bloody big gun, and it's great. I checked, not like sometime through the week, I checked on Banzai Hobby, and it's actually about 20 quid at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So, that's quite new as well, right?
Yeah, this is, I think, November last year.
Jeez.
But I would not hesitate to recommend it for anyone. It's a good kit. It's a great build. Like, there's all these you know, like these beautiful like hydraulic sort of parts they add to like, the arms and stuff. Like, oh my god! Imagine if this was real. Little bits popping in and out of each other like some sort of sexual mechanical beast. Oh god. But yeah, at 20 quid, that's ridiculous. Get it immediately. At 30 quid, that's still amazing. Get it immediately. Just basically get this. It's great. And I imagine the other sniper is not far off as well.
Yeah, they're all based on the same, you know, bits. Like, I mean, they're all based on they use the Mark II 2.0 frame.
Yeah.
Isn't that quite an old kit though?
Yeah, it's about 10 years old, but it's a really good kit.
So it's like a Zaku 2 situation.
Yeah. You'll be hard pressed to do it better. Is the thing.
You'll be hard pressed if you don't buy this kit, lads.
Oh, nice.
But yeah,
where's our money, Bandai?
in summary, buy it. Contender for best kit of last year for me, I think. And I've ordered an action base. One of the new action bases, actually. So excited to have it sort of floating.
The ones without
2 inches
screws.
above a table.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
What pose are you going to do it in?
Oh, probably the most badass one. You know?
The one on the box.
So voguing.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it dabbing.
Yeah.
No, there's
14
another.
guns in its arms.
There's another MG gym coming out. I think it's called Gym Command. Oh no, it's out.
Yes. Yeah. Gym Command Space Type is out.
Yeah. No, Colony Type.
Colony Type. Sorry, Space Type was P Bandai. Yeah.
Rad.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of like those sort of off-white colours on Gundam models for some reason.
Yeah.
So,
It's because you like the ground Gundam, mate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's because of that. It's because of that. Okay, so Gym Sniper Custom.
Well, worth it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next? On Smooth Jazz.
Turn.
God. We messed up.
Jesus, what the fuck? Are you alright, mate? What just happened?
You know, the start of the song, it goes.
Yeah, and then someone vomits. Turn.
Thanks for the intro, Siam.
Oh, good man.
I've been building the Turn A Gundam Master Grade.
Oh, shit.
Which we've talked about before, because Callum, you built this, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So I'm excited to hear what you think.
In fact, I think it was one of our Christmas episodes, and we were sat around the table looking at your lovely Turn A, and then
Sat
me and
around
Siam
table.
ordered it.
Yeah. I still haven't built mine though.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's such an odd, like, looking mobile suit, obviously because it's designed by Sid Mead. So it's weird for a Gundam, but it's very cool. So the features of this kit, obviously, like, he's got a big moustache. Very nice.
Yeah.
That's
I love
like
it. That's a feature.
one big piece, which is nice.
Yeah.
The chest, which has 2 compartments that come out. I found the assembly of the chest just very fiddly. It's a bit weird and loose, and it's got flaps on it and stuff. And I don't know, just was a bit dissatisfied with that. Like,
Yeah, mine has trouble, like, keeping them
So you
flush.
also have some loose
yeah.
flaps.
So there's like
The shoulder armor.
No, the chest.
The chest. So yeah, you can have missiles inside the chest, or a cow, which comes with the kit, which is lovely.
Yes. Only Master Grade to ever come with a cow, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but it's very cool. Like, all the back of the legs are like this like grill thing, this like grey grill.
Oh yeah, I really like that sort of exposed like vents, verniers kind of deal.
Yeah, and the way like the leg moves, like it's sort of like all the vents sort of slide in and out of each other. It's really cool. The mechanism they've put in the leg there. And it's the Turn 8. It's lovely. Like, there's a decent amount of panel lining on it. I think panel lining is really important for this one because it's quite a minimalist kit until you get to like the detail in the arms and the legs. It's sort of very like Art Deco. this kit.
Yeah.
Do you not think it loses any of that with the sort of how sharp it is and stuff like that, and how detailed it is? Because Art Deco is quite flat usually, isn't it?
All right, critic.
God blimey, I wasn't
fucking
expecting
hell.
for bloody
I like big robots.
Kate Modern over here.
Then they shoot and then their fingers bang. Bang the robot. Bang the bang.
Something I struggled with was the dry transfers, which I've not done before, like the rub-on ones.
Dry rub. You've not got much experience dry rubbing.
Always lubricate. So he's got the Turn A emblem on his head. And you've got to like rub on a little green transfer, and it just didn't work for me.
Yeah. So I used a green Gundam marker for that.
Oh right,
Which I just had for some reason.
Is it recessed at all so you can like paint it
Yeah.
or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
just decided to use the rub-on instead?
I tried, yeah.
Comes with it,
I
yeah.
It came with it, so I was like, yeah, I'll give this a go. And then it sort of didn't really work. It sort of part of it would go on, and it was really hard to line it up with the emblem. So it just didn't look good in the end. So I need to paint that. But otherwise, really nice. And Simon, I'd recommend you make yours as well.
I've got like a pile of master grades in the corner that I'm just staring at in fear right now. But it's on the
fear?
list. It's on the list. Yeah,
I don't think you
'cause
should.
it
You don't
takes-
really ever want to be fearing your kids.
But that's my relationship with Gundams, is that I sort of like I'm scared of them before I make them.
See.
You wake up in a cold sweat and you see the Gundams in the corner of your room. Just like,
No, I make a point to like look at all the kits I've not made before I buy anything new. So I've not bought anything new for like 3 months or so. So
I should
think I'm
really do that.
a good idea. I've just put all mine in a cupboard, so I'm like, what Gunpla? I need to buy more.
Yeah.
no, but yeah, I've. If you're done, are you done well?
I'm done. You go for it, Simon.
You done? You done?
Yeah.
Sweet,
He's
sweet.
done. He's done.
Cut that out. I've been building the Doragon Momoko Destiny Gundam molded in
Rip.
tiny Western Fuss colours.
Rip Dragon Momoko.
Rest
Moment
in
of
peace,
silence.
Dragon Momoko. With these third-party kits, is what I've noticed is, well, it's just a general consensus. Like, the moulding just isn't as good as Bandai's. So, like, where there are seam lines, you're going to get horrible seam lines. You're going to want to glue it. You're going to want to have some paints on hand. You're going to want to, like, make holes bigger, make holes smaller, you know, by gluing or by opening up holes and stuff. But you know what? This kit looks fucking amazing. It's so spiky and
I do
sharp.
like the colour scheme.
Yeah, so this is the orange and white version in comparison to the normal Destiny's blue and dark grey. So usually on a Destiny, the armor's all grey, but this one's white, etc., etc. And there's quite a good part separation. Like, everything is super sharp. Like, I've hurt myself on this kit more times than any other kit I've made. Just from how spiky it is. But the sharp, like, it is molded sharply. Like, there is flash, but if you know your way around, like, a knife, you're fine, basically. Like, if you've made a few MGs and you're wondering about third-party kits, then I'd just say go for it, because...
If you know your way around a knife.
Yeah.
That's not a knife.
Oh, no.
Gonna cut you up, Destiny.
It's fucking huge as well. This kit comes with a bass and...
Bass guitar. Nice.
yeah, a bass guitar.
Is it a
jazzy.
buttery biscuit bass?
No, it's got 12 strings because it's overly complicated. No, but this is like a super busy design, so everything is like interlocking. You got the leg armor which shifts when you move it, like sort of, you know, all those sort of mechanics working together. The main thing that pissed me off was the shoulder assembly, actually. You might have seen me call out Will's Turn A, like asking about the shoulder armor, because the Turn A actually has a similar feature to the Destiny in that respect, which is the shoulder armor sort of folds in on itself. So it's not necessarily attached by a singular hinge, but it's all hinged together. So actually squeezing that together on the Dragon Momoko Destiny, where, you know, the parts fit isn't quite there, is really difficult. I had to trim some pieces. Like, it's super difficult sometimes.
Does it all have to be very snug?
it all has to be very snug. Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah.
you will find yourself doing that. Like, the ankles are weak as hell because I don't know how they've not managed to make great polycaps yet, but I had the same problem with the strike that I made. And, like, the clip for the shield as well. It came with 2 clips on it, but I ended up cutting one off because it got too tight. So while it was attached to the arm, I just got my set of nippers in and just literally had to cut it off because it wouldn't come off unless I did that. So now I've got it on sort of like a hingey kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's so much surface detail on this kit. Like, the yellow I've changed to a gold as well. Like, the moulding's great. But what I didn't know about this kit was the orange is actually pearlescent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. How does that make you feel?
I was quite upset when I first saw it. It put me off making it for about 3 months, actually, Sam.
Wow.
Just because I didn't know. Like, I thought it was going to be like a flat, nice orange colour, but no. Like, most of the parts actually are either glittery or pearlescent.
Yeah. Okay.
Which
I'm not a massive fan of pearlescent, I gotta say.
No, me neither.
Is it like a scented gel pen as well, where you just smells like oranges?
No, but it means you get, you know, the little sort of patterns in the plastic when you get pearlescent colouring in it.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm hoping that goes away when I flat coat it. Because
it will certainly go at least in part.
Yeah, I think one of the most interesting things about this kit, which caused me a lot of trouble actually, is the wing construction. So, you know, the Destiny has 2 massive ass wings, and it all sort of folds together. And the folding mechanism that they use involves like layering lots of the little winglets on to the bigger wing. And
I'm a big fan of the word winglets.
There's like little hinges, and they all have to interlock. And I had a lot of trouble with one, and I don't know to this day what I've done wrong, but one of the wings doesn't like open up properly, and I have to fiddle with it a little bit to get it to open up proper. But
now, do you think that's because it's a third-party kit that's not like perfectly engineered, or do you think it's because you fucked up?
I don't think I fucked up. I looked at that thing for about an hour. So, like, I looked at the other wing, which was perfect, and this wing, and I've done nothing different.
Yeah.
You know, except for, like, flipped it because it's the other wing. So, overall, it's a really nice kit. I'm again, really, really sad that Dragon Momoko aren't here to bring us the sort of metal build designs in plastic form.
Yeah, good luck buying one, anyone.
I should mention that. So I bought this for about 60 quid.
Yeah.
Right when the news broke. Now on AliExpress, you're looking at about 130, 140 for the same kit. And, you know, if you want one...
It's quite a lot from Master Grade.
Yeah, like, but if you want one, you should get one, because this is a big, big kit. Like, it's not a small one. You know, it's not like a Zaku 2, basically. It's got a lot of shit to it, like the wings, the weapons, the armor, the color separation. There's a lot going on here. It's an involved build, and it took me ages, and that's why I haven't done 2 of the weapons.
Fair fucks.
But yeah, that's the Dragon Momoko Destiny. I really enjoyed the build.
Well, I guess we'll talk about me, which is my favourite thing to talk about. I finished the Master Grade Double Zeta version car, boys. And it is, let me tell you, it is my favourite kit. It's the best. It's the best thing I've ever built.
Goddamn.
Yep. It's so good. It's so good. Like, it looks incredible. It's quite easy to do. Like,
what do you mean? Like, it's an easy build because it looks anything but.
It's a pretty easy build. Yeah, like, parts have got. The only thing is that, like, for some of the transformation stuff, the parts have got to be together like just so. But that's not hard. That's just following fucking instructions. Yeah, man. Like, and it's quite a long build, obviously, because it's quite a big kit.
How big does this thing come out then?
As big as a Double Zeta. I don't know.
like in comparison to a Jin or a Gundam.
Well, so it's taller than a Jin.
Yeah.
But not by an absurd amount.
Okay.
Like, it's probably not as big as you're imagining, but it's still pretty big. Yeah, it's fucking great. Like, I haven't transformed it because it's I just don't care about transforming kits. It's not.
Yeah, and
something
it
I'm
looks
gonna give a
better,
shit about.
like in mobile suit form than transformer
Um,
form.
but I've heard the transformation is very good, so I'm afraid that's all I can tell you about that. But
Good thing we don't review Gunpla.
yeah, but so the interesting thing is, right, is that whenever I've had a kit before that transforms, normally there's some kind of trade-off, like it will be quite flimsy, or it won't pose very well, it won't be very flexible. This doesn't really have any of the downsides. Like it's really flexible. You can put it into just about any pose you like. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. You know, it hold together if you shook it.
Can it do the double Zeta pose and hold it?
The enormous gun or the enormous sword?
Both at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
It holds up that giant gun, no problem whatsoever. Strong joints. And it's just, like it's, as I was building it, I was comparing it to the original Master Grade Double Zeta from 1999. Which
How was that?
It's almost been 20 years ago. And that just, you can really see the difference. Like, even in things just like the quality of the plastic, obviously. But yeah, it's just like, it's crazy how much better this is. Mm-hmm. It's just absolutely beautiful. Like, it's a Vercar, so there's lots of kind of surface detail. Yeah. And I mean, there's shitloads of water slides. I didn't use all of them in the end.
Yeah, it's a Vercar, you know.
Yeah. I used a fair amount, but not all of them. But it kind of it's pretty decaled up. It's got that Need for Speed decal shit. And yeah, I'm never going to transform the fucking thing. I just it's not.
I mean, you must be pretty chuffed now that it's out, because this is your favorite Gundam, right?
I don't know if I could pick a single favorite Gundam, but it's easily up there. Like, it's one of my favorite mobile suits ever made.
So you're saying that this kit is better than the Fenice Rinashita that you reviewed in previous?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Because the Fenice has a few of those problems I talked about with transformable kits, so it's a little bit flimsy. Mm-hmm. It's very poseable, the Fenice, but it's a little bit flimsy. And this is just absolutely solid. Like, it's remarkable how well it all goes together. It really is one of those kits where you're just like, the engineering is just really, really remarkable.
You know, Bandai have really been pulling it out of the bag recently. Like, with what you're saying about the MG Double Zeta and the RG Unicorn, like, holy shit. Like, these transforming kits are actually getting good now. So
yeah. Now, so the thing is, right, this kit isn't gonna fucking change your mind if you don't already like the Double Zeta. It's still a boxy, you know, fat white boy motherfucker, right? So, but yeah, it's an absolute joy to build. It really is. I had a great time with it. So the only thing left now, I've got a couple more water slides, which I don't know. I'm undecided as to whether I'll bother with them.
I mean, like, to a certain extent, like when you're doing like all the Vercar decals, you don't want it to be like overly decaled or overly detailed.
No, so I never bother with like all the tiny little like ones that are like warning, you know, like the tiny little red ones.
Yeah.
Can't even see that shit most of the time.
Like, the only kit I ever did that on was the RG Mark II, and
oh my god.
Yeah, that was a bad time. Don't do that.
Yeah. So but yeah, and then it just needs a top coat. But it's cold and wet here in England, and I'm a bit scared of top coating something when it's cold because it might fog up. And if there's one kit I don't want to ruin, it's this one.
Always wait, can't it? Like, just in a few months' time.
Yeah.
When the weather's nice, just take it out.
Yeah. Otherwise, 10 out of 10. Honestly, like it's really, really fucking nice. Like,
it's on my watch list for sure, but I just need to clear out this thing first.
Yeah, I'm into it.
It's interesting because it's not mind blowing in any way. It's just, you're building it just like, this is really nice, you know. Like, it's just real good. It feels good. So yeah, that's four master grades that we built.
Sweet. What's next?
Well done, boys.
Nice.
Yeah, what you boys building next? Callum, you got anything on the way?
Yeah, I purchased the new Gundam Verka.
Oh,
Another master grade.
Yeah, very nice. I've got that in my backlog.
I have the new Verka already built.
Yeah.
A few
Yeah.
years ago now. Yeah.
Kind of want that as well.
It's a classic one, isn't it?
But I feel like I should not build the kits that you guys are building. Because we just talk about the same ones over and over again.
Man, you build what you like, man. Like, yeah.
Freedom,
Gunpla's freedom.
Yeah.
And please enjoy my future review of the Turn A Gundam on Gunpla Club episode 27.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm. Third time we'll go into even more detail about the powder lining. I've got the Miss Sasabi to build next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the Build Fighters Sasabi, which is interesting. It's a big box.
Big box.
It's a big
Big box. Sorry, I was
Tell
doing
you
big
what,
boss.
hell
Yeah.
here.
I made the original HG Sasabi, well, a knockoff version of it. And yeah, it was pretty good. So I think you'll have a good time with that.
I am looking forward to it. It just looks very cool. And I like the regular Sasabi, but I do also like this completely different colour scheme.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe I'll talk
Nice.
about it next time.
I do enjoy the Miss Sasabi, I gotta say.
And Sam, your Exia has arrived, hasn't it?
It has. So I got it sent to my. I'm moving shortly, and I didn't know when this thing was going to arrive, so I got it sent to my parents. So I don't have it. I won't have it until I go back home. So whenever that may be. But yeah, it did arrive with a customs charge of £60, which I still have to pay.
It's like 2 MGs.
60 English pounds. So this thing in total, if you include postage and customs, has cost me about 270 quid.
Oh, that's mad.
For
Yeah.
reference, the PGX here Lightning model is £325 on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. So I've definitely done it the right way.
Yeah, but you get that tomorrow.
Yeah, but you save. Oh, yeah, whatever, mate. Whatever.
He's been building the 008. He's wouldn't have built it yet, would he?
Yeah, exactly. It's the lighting model, so it's the one with all the LED shit.
I can't wait to see that. Can we have a viewing party at yours when you make it?
Yeah, I'm
Can
going
we
to
just
charge.
do that?
I'm going to charge money for entry though. So.
Just have an empty room with the lights off, and then a Exia
Yeah.
in the middle of the room on a chair, just like lit up.
There's nothing sexier than an Exia, my
We've
friend.
said it before and we'll say it again, damn it. Do we have a break?
Yeah,
A little break.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. We've talked about our master grades. Master grade. Imagine if your teacher was called Master Grade.
God.
Sorry, I'll stop. We will return in a brief second with some new kit news. So please
Oh my god.
don't go anywhere.
I'm excited, not gonna lie.
Welcome back to Smooth Jazz Gunpla Club, where everything is cool all the
Yeah.
time.
Except us.
Except us, and everyone listening, and the thing we're talking about. But otherwise, it's all cool. Let's talk about some new kits, boys. Let's quickly run down the things that are coming out in February. The Gun Cannon Detector Reborn 100, which I remember we talked about and we were kind of into because it was weird.
It's cool.
Another real grade unicorn and a Banshee. I really don't give a shit. Blah 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 blah. Build Strike Galaxy Cosmos, which is
It looks so bad.
It's
I think it looks kind of cool. I don't know. It's just it's all weird shapes. So this is Gundam Build Divers.
weird shapes.
Is that right?
Oh no, this
No,
is
no, no.
Build
this is-
Fighters.
No, this is from
Build
Battle
BC.
Yeah.
yeah.
This
I
was
think
the
it's
last
cool.
episode of Battle Log, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool. Credibility be damned. I'm not going to buy it, but I'm not.
Well, that's all Bandai care about. So
oh, well, fuck
It's
them.
all of the kind of bits on the back. It looks like someone's tried to make like a ghetto Providence by sticking knives on the back of a Gundam.
Like plastic.
Yeah.
Food
Tell you
court
what,
knives.
I'm proper torn up that that Bandai seem to have cottoned on that the Jinx is a really good design and started bringing out all its variants as P Bandai. And I'm
Yeah,
really
so there's a
sad
P
now.
Bandai Jinx 4 type GBF.
It looks so good.
There's oh fuck, P Bandai Ewok Jegun. How have I missed this? Hell yeah, I love this fucking Jegun, and I love Ewok stuff, and a bunch of other P Bandai stuff. Yeah, nothing particularly exciting this month, except I suppose the P Bandai Master Grade Gundam Ashtray Turn Red, which is the one that has 2 of those massive swords.
Turn
That's
red.
ridiculous.
Gundam.
Yeah. But let's look forward. Let's look to the future, boys.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
So, since our last episode, there have been a lot of announcements, and a lot of them concern a lovely little fella that we like to call Haro.
Haro?
Everybody familiar with Haro?
What's a Haro, Sam?
Haro is some shitty little bollock robot that Amuro Ray makes.
I think
and
I could
now
make,
you can
make a case for him being the main character of Gundam in general.
of the entire Gundam meta
Yeah.
series.
Like,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
dies, but Haro persists.
Harrow, whenever
Like a
a universe
cockroach.
ends, Harrow just crosses through into another universe.
It's like how cockroaches survived, that meteor crashing into Earth and killing all the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And nuclear attacks. So it must be real.
So now you can buy Harrowpla, which is pretty much exactly what it sounds like.
I'm well getting this.
Yeah,
It's kind of adorable.
This is
I dig the fact-
by.
I dig the fact that you can take his face off and look at the horrific flesh and bone underneath.
That's freaking me out. That is so
Yeah.
weird.
You know
Yeah.
what? I want them to bring out a master grade Haro. Like, let's get out.
I want a
of this
one-to-one.
shit.
I want a one-to-one Harrow.
No, they sell those. They're just not not Gundam kits.
Yeah.
What scale is this?
I
Like
wonder
1 to
how
10?
big they are.
Well, I wonder. It'd just be like rounded shapes, so the box would be quite big, but I reckon it'd be all right.
Yeah. Okay, what else? Are you guys ready for a whole bunch of HG Build Divers bullshit?
Oh, absolutely. Sign me up to... Just subscribe. Can I subscribe to everything?
Okay, first of all, the Momo Kapool, which I actually really like. It's cute as hell.
So good. I love
Yeah.
this.
So this means that surely a HG Kapool is on the way, right?
Have we never had one?
No,
Huh.
Kapool.
This is cuter though.
Yeah. It's like sort of SD, got little eyes. It has a little Haro Kapool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice. Nice.
But again,
There's like
one.
one standout from this though.
Yeah, I think is that what was that what I'm about to say? The Ogre Jinx.
No. Like Ogre
Okay.
Jinx is cool, but it looks like a fucking Ifrit ripoff, which is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It looks
There's
like
a
a monster from Monster Hunter.
Yeah, but I kind of like that though. So like,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I like the Ogre Jinx a lot. I don't like the colours, but I like the proportions.
once again, Bandai has
big boy.
figured out that the Jinx is a really cool design.
Yep, pretty much. Moving on.
Are you ready, voice? Are you ready for this one?
The Grimoire Red Beret.
Grimoire Red Beret. Oh my god.
Yes!
This is a Will Potter kit right
We're talking
here.
about the Grimoire again. 2 episodes in a row.
Yeah. It comes with different fucking heads.
And,
And they
it's
fly
piloted by a
about-
dog.
Yeah. It's,
So, for those of you who are not in the know, here's Siam's Mecha Fact Minute. Right, the Grimoire Red Beret is actually based off of the Red Shoulder Scope Dog from Votoms. This has been the Siam Mech Minute.
This is suddenly a lot less cool.
thanks, mate.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Can we make that a regular feature?
Siam's
Well.
Mecha Minute that's about 12 seconds long.
I love
Can't-
this though. Oh my god. I love this so much.
It's pretty good.
It's very, very nice, but they literally did just rip off the Red Shoulder Scope Dog.
I have no problem with that.
Fair enough.
Looks pretty
So the
cool.
Grimoire, and the Grimoire is great, as we discovered last episode.
Yeah, like, we always knew the Grimoire was cool though, right?
Yeah.
It's not so bad. Yeah. What do you think? What do you guys think of all these Build Divers kits? It looks like a lot of 00 and stuff. Like, there's a nice H2 in there, but...
Hold your roll, slow your roll, baby. We got more to go.
Oh, my balls.
We've got my personal favourite, the Gym 3 Beam Master.
God, I don't care.
What the hell is going on with this kit?
I mean, the colours are horrific, but I'm just like, you repaint that shit and it'll look cool.
They look very anime, don't they? These new kits.
Oh, the colours really are horrific on this one. Like, dear God. I mean,
like
I like orange, but fuck.
No, I like this. I'm saying this is good. His face is awesome as well. He looks like a Medabot.
Oh God,
For fuck's sake.
is that a good thing though, Will?
Yeah, that was great.
Have you ever stopped and think, oh, it looks like a Medabot? Oh, is that cool?
You know what?
Is it
I
not
had
cool?
a Medabot Plamo kit back in the day.
Yeah?
It was shit, but I had it. Like,
it was shit.
I remember wanting all those Zoids kits when they came out.
Oh, you fucking scumbag. Next up, Twitter, what? Did you say Twitter is for perverts?
Zoids is for
Oh,
perverts.
Zoids is for perverts, yes.
Zoids, potato.
Next up, the 00 Build Diver, which is pretty much just the 00 Diver, I apologise, which I guess is the main suit.
This looks so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
I honestly,
pretty cool.
I looked at it and I was like, what's the difference? And obviously once you point them out, I'm like, oh yeah, but yeah,
It doesn't look great.
it's really fucking boring.
Yeah,
it's so dry.
It's basically the 00 with the bigger V fin,
Yeah.
a slightly different chest, and that's it.
Bigger V-fin is always good though.
Like, on the other hand, the high grade 00 is a great kit, so it's nice that they're doing something with that. But with all these designs, I like that they've gotten on board with like G-Rico designs, like with the Grimoire, but a lot of it is just like a lot of 00 rehashes again.
It's 10th anniversary, isn't it? Of 00, so they're doing a lot of stuff around that, really.
Is it the same people as well? Like the same team or something?
Yeah.
Like the Age and 00 people? Are they the same crew? I don't know.
Don't think so. I don't know. I won't be able to comment. But yeah, I don't know. Like this line in general doesn't seem to have a lot of standouts. Like, when the first time we saw Build Fighters, you was like, "Oh my god, it's a Fenice! Oh my god, it's a Wing! Oh my god, it's a Gyan!" Like, it doesn't feel like that.
Are you telling me that you're not really excited for the Age 2 Magnum?
It looks cool, but once again,
I love the head.
Meh, yeah.
it's super busy, and it's got those clear parts on them, which I'm not a super big fan of. These newer Build Fighters kits all have the sort of clear coloured parts, and I don't like them at all.
So that's pretty much all of the new Build Diver stuff that was announced, unless I'm forgetting something.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think we're all in agreement that the Kapool and the oh my god, I've forgotten the name. Grimoire, yeah. The Kapool and the Grimoire are pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Definite buys.
They also announced a bunch more P Bandai stuff, so let's go through that. Crossbone Gundam XO, high grade UC.
Yeah, I believe this has never ever been a kit, like, in any form before.
If you don't have enough bullshit crossbones in your life.
Look, this looks pretty cool. It's like a silver crossbone.
No, it's so edgelordy. It's so over the top.
But isn't that your thing?
No!
The colour is
I really-
disgusting.
Yeah, it's proper minging.
Unless
The
they
death-
play it like the...
Here's the
Yakushi.
thing, right? The Death Scythe and all its variants, and the Crossbone and all its variants can get in a big bin.
Yep.
Right?
That site's cool.
No, it isn't. The Death Scythe is cool for people who are in their 20s and still listen to Slipknot.
Hello.
Alright?
Oh.
Joke's on you! I'm in my 30s!
Yeah. Anyway, something that we can all agree on. Have you guys seen the Baby Milo Gundam?
Yes, I have. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a tiny little monkey wearing a Gundam outfit.
Oh,
So,
that's
for those
cool.
of you, not in the know, Ape is like a sort of like high fashion brand. They've like collaborated with Bandai to make some exclusive Gundams, which includes.
This is probably £500.
It will be. I saw Samuel Decal taking reservations for him, and it was like $30 for the SD.
Fuck off! Really?
Yeah, but
Wow.
this is one of two kits. Actually, I didn't link it in the document, so I apologise for that. But there is actually an Ape MG Gundam 3.0 colour.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
A master grade.
Yeah.
And it's a monkey wearing the Gundam.
It's not
Okay.
a monkey. No, it's just it's just like a recolor.
Okay.
But it looks really good, and the box art looks really good, and it comes with a bunch of like custom decals and stuff, which also look really good. But that thing is going to be so limited.
Yeah.
You know what?
Absurdly limited.
I want this SD. I want that. Like, how do I get it?
Samuel decal, man.
All right, this is happening.
Yes.
I respect a man who sees something he wants and goes for it.
And just he literally buys it while we record a podcast. Yeah, love it.
Yeah. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, next up, a P-boy.
A P-boy. It's a P-boy.
P-boy.
It's Sam.
P Bandai Reborn 100 gun cannon DT ZMS Viva, especially a red version of the gun cannon thingy.
Yeah, it's just a reprint.
It's red.
Yeah.
It's literally just a different colour. Yeah. Advanced Jinx. How does that make you feel, Sam?
HG.
Yeah.
I love
HG,
the Jinx
Advanced Jinx.
so much. And it's just like, why are all these P Bandai? Why? Please?
Why?
Onegai, Bandai. Onegai.
Okay. Yeah, so that about covers it for stuff that was announced since the last episode.
Hold up your fucking boat, mate.
Nothing.
Remember that Freak Knocked that I wanted?
Yeah.
That's P Bandai.
Is it? Of course it is.
Yeah, but now that means that the only like high grade of Freak that I can get normally is like the shit one.
The Schneid, right?
Yeah, with loads of holes all over it.
Yeah, but those holes carry knives!
Yeah, that are all like... yeah, I know you can sand them, but they're not sharp and they're all rounded and it looks a bit wank.
Yeah! Oh, these tiny plastic knives aren't even sharp! What the hell?
Anyway, the Ifrit Knocked should not be P Bandai. It should be a general release because it's cool.
I'm afraid that's not how it works. Yeah, so nothing really setting my balls alight this month, I gotta say. Not really fussed about any of this shit.
Nah, me neither. But our time will come. Well, we've got some video game news.
Oh yeah.
We've been announced as new Gundam Breaker. Essentially Gundam Breaker 4, but apparently
It's new.
It's different enough that they've just called it New Gundam Breaker.
The distinction for this is that they're actually bringing this one like over everywhere. It's an international release.
It's getting a proper Western release.
Buying Gundam Versus, thank you everyone who bought Gundam Versus, because it probably meant that we got this. So it's very good to know.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So, yeah, how is it really any different from?
So the gameplay, the kind of core gameplay loop looks kind of about the same. You're just fighting battles, but not in such an involved way as Gundam Break. What's the other one? Gundam Versus.
Yeah.
What
it's more kind of Dynasty Warriors style.
Yeah.
But you know what? We had a good time with Gundam Breaker 3 when we played it.
It was a fun game.
good
Like
time.
Yeah, we went for parts out.
Yeah.
I think I played that more than Versus, actually.
Yeah, same actually. I played a lot more Breaker 3 than Versus.
It had more of a kind of feedback loop.
Yeah.
You know, like
Getting parts, building kits.
Getting parts, building kits, Gundam Breaker 3.
If you haven't heard of Gundam Breaker, it's basically Gunpla the game.
Yes.
Sort of like Build Fighters the game, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much is just build fighters. Yeah.
But yeah, so you would in games before this one in the series, you would collect parts from battle and then go build yourself a robot and then go and fight with it.
Go build yourself a robot, man.
Shout out to the Strike Freedom backpack for being hella OP.
Yeah,
for all times.
What I can tell from
I made some horrific shit in that game.
Yeah.
My main mobile suit was called Lovely Feeling. I can't remember why.
I just put a Quebbly head on a double Zeta and I was done with it. That was me. I'd reached the peak.
Yeah, you might not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Yeah. But as far as I can tell, in New Gundam Breaker, you sort of you switch parts while you're playing. Like you can pick up parts and put them on and all this sort of.
There's supposed to be like more option parts and stuff as well. Like, and you can like customize your inner frame as well.
Oh yeah.
Which
I will. Well, I hope the gameplay is a bit deeper because the best part of Gundam Breaker 3 was making all these incredible looking suits, but then they all played exactly the same.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it's pretty much going to be the same. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
One cool thing though is it looks like you have like real world rooms, or like it's set in real life rather than
like
just
Toy
like
Story. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
one's in like a shop or something, and it's just like Gundams have jumped out of their boxes, rather than like it's in a space world.
you've got right out
It's
that
in a
box.
space.
yeah, and hopefully there won't be that annoying girl who talks fucking constantly.
Oh, Mika-chan! She was great. You could turn her off anyway.
What?
No, you're thinking of Versus.
No, you know when you were buying the kits and she'd just talk over.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can tell her to go away, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could tell her to fuck off.
She's like, all right, cool, I'm just going to have a look over here, bye.
And if you kept on doing it, she got
okay.
pissed off at you. If you kept on hitting the button.
Turns into Doki Doki Literature Club, and it's like,
I haven't played that yet. Please don't spoil
no
it.
spoilers.
all right.
I watched a
Reason to
Let's
spoil
Play
it.
of it, so I'm a modern gamer.
Congratulations.
Other video game stuff. SD Gundam G Generation Genesis, which I talked about before in this podcast and probably put about 60 hours of my life into on the PlayStation Vita. Vita means life, by the way. Is coming to Nintendo's Switch console. Now, I've never heard of this Nintendo Switch before. Is this like is it like a playing cards thing, or is it... Anyway? So
mate, it's a fad. It won't.
I don't see it
up.
picking.
No, you like hook it on the wall and then flick it, and you can turn lights on and off.
Ah, cool. So pretty soon you're going to be
For
able to
fuck's
play
sake.
SD Gundam G Generation Genesis on
your light switch.
on your house.
This smart home stuff.
No, but this is cool news because I
it's really cool.
really
hope-
like that game.
I hope the English version that you got on Vita. I hope that comes out on Switch.
Yeah.
because I will.
I imagine it
absolutely
will,
get it.
but
or you know what?
perfect
It'll
for
probably
Switch.
come out in like a Hong Kong app store, so you'll make a Hong Kong Nintendo account to buy it. Or
Switch is region free, right?
yeah.
So you can just
Yeah,
make an account and it'll be on there.
Yeah,
So like I've got a Japanese account on the Switch, so it should be
Same.
no problem.
For all your porn games.
Yeah.
Porn games.
This is further proof that the Switch is the Vita 2.
Yeah.
Just like, right, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, in the best way possible. Like
Yeah.
that's not an insult.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love the Vita.
It's like if the
Yeah.
Vita also had Zelda on it, you know, which I am not
Yeah,
complaining about.
Mario,
We just
yeah,
need
yeah.
all of these Gundam games that are on the Vita to come to Switch, and we'll
Yeah,
be.
give me Gundam Breaker on Switch, and that will
boy.
end my entire existence.
Yeah.
So,
We've had an announcement of Super Robot Wars Cross. Is it Cross or X or 10? Who goddamn knows?
I have no.
it's like when
I-
Guilty Gear came out, and it was called Sharp 2 Reload.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
what was that Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE that thing
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a really.
It's almost
really
like
good
English
moment
isn't
of
their native
localization.
language. Yeah.
I've never played
It's almost
a
like-
Super Robot Wars game though.
Nah, me neither.
Neither have I. Neither have I.
It should be pretty cool though, because it's like a mega crossover between like Gunbusters in it, Gurren Lagann,
Gunbusters in it.
yeah, Evangelion,
So-
Votoms, Escaflowne, Eureka 7, you know, probably, you know, other stuff now as well.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Other stuff.
Robot Wars.
Gao Gai Ga, you know, that was
Robot Wars.
that was in
Oh my
Robot
god!
Wars.
Imagine.
Press a
Imagine.
button to dismiss Craig Charles.
Oh no! Never.
Just step on Circular lot.
I think that needs to be the title of this episode. Dismiss Craig Charles.
No one's going to get that.
Until they listen to the episode. That's the point. No,
I would think maybe even after that they would still
no,
some
that's fair.
confusion.
Yeah.
They would also.
Yeah, I mean,
dismiss Craig Charles.
I'll play that. I'm willing to play whatever fucking franchise bullshit they pump out because they've got me by the nutsack.
Yeah,
you know.
I want to
Yep,
check out
absolutely.
what's the gameplay like in Super Robot Wars though.
Isn't it like a strategy game?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be a lot like,
like-
you know.
It's like a turn-based strategy, isn't
I
it?
believe.
Cool. So it's like I guess it sounds to be like it's like the SD Gundam G Generation Genesis.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think it is.
But
I think
with
it is. Yeah.
Other franchises.
Yeah, so if you ever want to see an Evangelion fight Gal Gaigar, now you can.
I mean, I see that
Oh
every
my
night
god,
in my
the
dreams.
Eva would just get ripped to pieces.
Garinare!
Gal Gaigar would just fucking... Shinji would just be torn asunder.
If you ever wanted to see a Gundam fight a car from Initial D, then
Oh, hell yeah.
And its theme song is Deja Vu, and its main attack is drifting.
Deja vu. I
multi-track
just want to see... I want to see a Gundam do multi-track drifting. That'd be fun. Imagine a Gundam drifting around the mountain roads of Nagoya, Japan.
I'm starting
Oh
a
my God.
Kickstarter.
just destroying everything.
Get the Kickstarter together. We're going to kickstart Initial G.
Oh,
Mate, this is a
It
really
works.
good idea.
It works.
This is a really good idea. If they could do a train spin-off, then you boys all saw that Densha DD game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
Because that was like the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
no, we need to make a gun cannon drift across Jaburo.
Jaburo Drift.
That's the episode title.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Well done, Callum.
Thank
Well done,
you.
Callum.
Last bit of non-anime news, I guess. Sam discovered a new Gunpla vendor called
Yes,
Hobby
I
Frontline, hobbyfrontline.com. Based in Ireland, they sell not alarming, I'm not like freaking out about it, but like a lot of P Bandai stuff. So yeah, they seem to have the P Bandai hookup.
Yeah.
At what kind of prices though?
As you'd expect.
Reasonable?
expensive.
Quite expensive, but P Bandai tax and stuff.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess the kicker with this is that they're based in Europe.
Yeah.
So no custom taxes, no custom charges,
No
Are
worries.
they looking better price wise than Japan Cool?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a
Interesting.
quick comparison between one of the standard kits they sell and the other one. So yeah, they actually seem better price on P Bandai as well. So
Wow.
I guess for us EU-based folks, it's either this or Samuel Decal, and they also have. I should also add third-party kits.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
P Bandai third-party kits. What's not to love?
Yeah.
Funny,
So,
it's Ireland again, isn't it? Because I've talked about the shop in Ireland that has loads of Gunpla.
Yeah.
That we can't find in the UK. Like,
So what were they
secret fan
called?
base
Sorry.
Hobby Frontline, hobbyfrontline.com.
that Advanced Jinx is €40.
Welcome to P Bandai.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, all of their third-party kits are really reasonably priced. Really, really.
Yeah.
The 1/100 Wound War is €36.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah. Right.
I'm impressed. Yeah.
Which is fucking fantastic. Like, I'll take that. Anyway.
Fantastic. Yeah. No, that's
But
good,
yeah,
man.
so Callum, are you making an order from these guys or not?
I haven't yet, but I think I will plan to soon. Maybe pick up the Build Divers things, like the Momoka pool, that I kind of definitely want at some point, yeah. Because
Nice.
it makes it easier, customs-wise and postage-wise, to me in Germany, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
They also have God Hand nippers.
Ooh,
true.
do they?
I've been looking at buying some of those because the prices
Yeah.
are looking at about £30 now. And,
I
from
think that's worth it for nippers if you're going to use them
Yeah.
for a long time.
like I've had my nippers now for 3 years and they're getting a bit dull. So I might get another pair of those for like the initial cut and then the God Hand to finish them off. So
Yeah.
They've got,
I've had my nippers since the day I was born.
oh,
if not before,
I see.
they've got the standard God Hands at €16, and then the Ultimate Nipper 5.0, $62 euros, I should say. So yeah,
Ultimate
Nippers
Nipper
per car.
5.0.
yeah boy.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you're on
What's
the
that
Fuck
mean?
off with you.
SPN-120.
You were just a baby using the Ultimate Nipper 4.0.
You're like a choir boy
Oh my fucking days.
with your baby nippers.
I am browsing this hobby frontline shop, and
Yeah.
they have this conversion kit for a 1/100 Vidar, but it's made by a company called Model Bingo, and I want to know them.
That's nice. I like that. Okay, so should we take another break, and then when we return on this jazz edition of Gunpla Club, we will discuss some anime.
Television
Yeah, nice.
delight.
風になれるとそう信じてるから I never give up forever
Welcome back to Smooth Jazz Gunpla Club. I've gotten so go with it. I've gotten so smooth that my voice has dropped 3 octaves, and now dogs can't hear me when I talk.
Pretty. Pretty smooth.
Will's off it.
The ladies love the new Deep Sam Smith. For fuck's sake, Will! God damn it, man.
Deep Sam Smith. Gunpla Club
Deep
was a
Sam
mistake.
Smith. Is that like deep fakes or the deep web? It's Deep Sam Smith.
Sorry.
Right, let's talk about some anime, shall we?
Yeah.
Has everyone watched the Gundam Build Divers prologue?
Yeah.
What did we all think?
Yeah.
It was right, wasn't it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I liked the sort of team aspect of it, and I also liked the cool dog.
yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to say. It's got a dog.
I was
So-
Colin. I was quite drunk when I watched it, right? So I was just sitting screaming "Airbud" at him all the time. Airbud, there's Airbud.
Oh, here we are, Podmon.
Airbud's going mental.
So this one's like a game? It's like an online, like an MMO or something?
Yeah,
Yes. So,
that's-
what's the genre called, Sam? I just call it Sword Art Online ripoffs, but
it's
there's
called
actually
Isekai, which is very
Isekai,
hot,
which means
hot right now.
means another world.
Yeah.
And
So
if you look at your average like anime schedule in 2018, pretty much half of the shows are about someone who now lives in an MMO. Right?
yeah, like one of my favorite ones is one I spotted the other week, which is "In Another World with My Smartphone." That's the title of the show.
God, I was just
I like
about
that
to
because
say,
you know
like,
what you're getting.
I was about to say, like, what if there was a Gundam show like that, and I realised that's what we're actually just fucking talking about right now. Jesus Christ.
Oh, well done.
But yeah, it looks like to be it's like a VR thing. They put a headset
Yeah.
on, now they're cool Gundam pilots, and you can be a dog. So,
Yeah, and I mean, I'll be honest, being able to put on a VR headset and be a Gundam pilot is pretty much all I want.
What about the dog bit?
Life. You can have a dog like IRL, mate.
so it's a bit like a VR
that's
chat,
rough.
but also Gundams. So Gundam Breaker 3 plus VR chat equals
I'm gonna be in next Hokage.
Gundam Build Divers looks great. We don't know the main characters yet.
Yeah, what's the deal? This is a prologue, and there's going to be... This was just an online-only thing?
Yeah,
Just
I
YouTube?
guess so. But I guess these characters that we saw, like the Dog Boy and Mr. Age, I don't know what he's actually called.
Dog Boy and Mr.
I hope
H.
they are called Dog Boy and Mr. Age.
Airbud.
Dog. Yeah, fucking Airbud, Mr. Well, whatever you want to call them. They're
Oh,
going to be
I'm
like
Mr. Age.
the sort of Fellinis of the sort of group.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'm glad that they baked it a little bit more and didn't go for the cash like they would try. So we'll see how it goes. I guess it's good to know that we've got.
Do we know? Is it going to be like a full series?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the next Gundam show.
Yeah, cool.
I
mean,
airs in
I-
spring.
I'm more than happy with this. I think we've said before. Like, I think Gundam Build Fighters could that you could essentially have one every year, right?
Oh yeah,
Like,
it'll turn out to be like Yu-Gi-Oh, where they have a different concept
Yeah.
every time.
yeah. I see no issue with having this as well, and it becoming essentially its own franchise, and then you continue having real Gundam shows as well. Like,
Yeah, and I guess for fans as well, it's good to have something in the middle of that off season where you got your big serious show, and on the year after you have Build Fighters before your next new serious show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? While other projects run in the background. I think it's pretty cool the way they're doing it right now.
yeah.
I do think we said like last time we talked that we were all sort of falling out of Gundam a bit because there wasn't an active new show, but with this there is. So
My only worry is that it goes too anime, and it feels very like Saturday morning cartoon, whereas Build Fighters.
Yeah, but Build Fighters was that though, wasn't it? It was mostly
Yeah.
Monster of the Week fights.
It felt like it was always there was something there for the fans. There's a lot of fan service, and I don't know. Like,
Are we talking sexy fan service or?
Oh no, like Gundam fan service.
like
Yeah,
Gundam
yeah,
fan
okay.
service?
Okay.
So we'll see. Like
There was some sexy fan service in Jim's Counterattack.
Yeah, the big
Oh, yeah,
Psycho
that
Jim.
was.
I just want to stomp on my head.
Not quite what I meant, but okay.
But the suit designs look really promising. I think it's a cool concept. Like we've not seen this from Gundam before.
No.
So yeah, I guess the kids at the end who came out of the VR thing and were like, "Hey, I want to be a Gundam pilot." Like, I guess
I
the
want to
show's
be a
about them.
cowboy, baby.
So yeah, it looks cool. Like I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm more than happy for more Build Fighters. You know, like,
also on board.
and I'm just not gonna like. I know a lot of people had issues with Try, but I'm just not. I'm not looking at it that critically. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
Try.
it's just fun.
Try
it's
was
just,
too
it's-
directly connected to Build Fighters, so you sort of saw it in that.
Yeah.
You're
with
always
those
comparing it.
framed by the kind of awesome Build Fighters rather than the sort of muted Build Fighters Try that didn't reach the heights of its predecessor. I'm a fucking critic now.
Yeah, like
Is that your critic voice?
realistically, I don't think they're ever going to top what Build Fighters did because that show is hype as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's got some of my favorite guild. Sorry, I'm just saying words, mate. Some of my favorite Gundam fights ever put to animation are in Build Fighters
Yeah,
season 1.
it's wonderful.
cool. So let's talk about Darling in the Franxx, also known as people don't know what about sex is the anime.
Yeah.
This isn't a Gundam show, but it's a mecha show.
Yeah,
So
okay. Yeah,
it's-
I believe that the designs for the mechs were all done by the guy who did Star Driver a couple of years ago, and
Okay.
there was another show like Captain Earth or something like that.
Planet Captain Planet.
Nope.
And it's animated by Studio Trigger of Kill la Kill fame.
Yeah,
So it looks.
I believe it's a collaboration
gorgeous.
between them and A1 Productions.
Yes, correct.
What else did they do? I want to say I watched something by them.
They've done all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, they did I'll Know a Zero and Your Lie in April and stuff like that. So yeah, they're
So
also
that's what
prolific.
caught our interest, isn't it? Like, oh, those studios are good, so we'll
Yeah.
give this a go. But
Yeah.
I guess we've got mixed feelings about it.
I really like it.
Yeah, I like it as well, which is the I know it's ridiculous, which is the thing. But okay, Sam, do you want to explain the whole deal?
Yeah, okay. So, Darling in the Franxx is a show about piloting robots, right? But to pilot the robot, you need a link between a man and a woman. So, kind of like Pacific Rim, it's two people linking up to pilot this robot, right?
So good so
But
far, yeah.
But it has to be a man and a woman. They pilot
It'll never
these
work.
robots. Yeah. They pilot these robots. The woman gets down on all fours in front of the man. Handles come out of the robot suit on her bum. A screen appears on the back of her head. The man holds the handles on her bum and essentially pilots the woman.
Right, I've got a weird feeling I'm not going to really get into this if I watch it.
No,
It's-
it's
Something about that description makes me feel it's not really for me.
It's really horny. Basically, it's interesting. The entire show is basically a massive, it's exploring teenagers kind of discovering sex and is a big metaphor for kind of like, how some people are sexually compatible and others aren't. And there's some lots of really interesting coming of age stuff in it.
Coming of age.
But the stuff that I can understand would make people uncomfortable is it is all
Very
from
in
a
your
very-
face.
No, not even that. But it's just all from a male perspective. It's
Yeah.
it's sexy women, and there's no sexy men. All the robots look like women, and all the females are very sexy, whereas the men are just like. I mean, one of them's fat, one of them's little. Yeah, like.
and they're
it's-
children. They're children, which makes it weird.
Well, no, they're like 16, aren't they?
The standard anime age.
Yeah. And like, I don't really see the issue with that because if it's a show about teenagers kind of figuring out what sex is, then surely they need to be teenagers.
I think.
Like,
Okay, right. I think the first 2 episodes are really bad for the shock value stuff, right? So, like all the stuff that you've just described, Sam.
Yeah.
But the newer episodes start to explore a lot of the world, like beneath what's happening. So, like the kids are sheltered. They've never had interaction with any other people before, other than they're basically slaves.
Like they don't know what kissing is. Like they
No. Like this is the thing.
Well, neither do I.
These situations appear sexual to us, but like in universe, they are normal. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, at least normalized to them, right?
Yeah.
So it feels like that they are going for something in that direction now, which I much prefer than rather than focusing on the sort of the shock value of oh my god, look at how they pilot these mechs, kind of deal. So,
but I think writing it off as just a fan service anime is incorrect because there isn't actually a huge amount of like typical fan service. You know what I mean? Like there's not like bouncy boob shots or like upskirt shots or anything.
Yeah.
Like it's just the themes are incredibly sexual, but like it's not really a fan service show.
I think the theme is very interesting, and that's partly why I'm sort of trying to stick with it. Like,
yeah,
I think there could be something really interesting. It's just the amount you have to put up with to get to that. At the moment, I'm not sure. For me,
what
it's
do you
worth
mean?
it.
But what do you mean by put up with? Have you gone beyond the first 2 episodes or not? Or
I've watched 3 episodes.
yeah,
It's just the way the girls are sexualized, like how they wear skin tight outfits that sort of highlight.
but isn't that just a normal suit in any other robot show?
No, definitely not. Like no.
Okay.
The areas they decide to have prominent.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
so like
okay.
the framing of the shots. Okay. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
And
No,
like
this is what I was saying. It's all very male gazy. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I think one of the redeeming parts of the show is the lead female character, or the main girl who is
02, right? Yeah.
like some kind of like demon girl. She's really cool. She just does what she wants, and she's like, basically the idea is every guy that tries to be her co-pilot dies. They just they can't last more than 3 goes in a robot with her before they just are dead. So that's kind of cool. Like she's interesting. The guy she gets paired up with, I find a bit boring.
He's a Shinji. He's
he's a Shinji. Yeah.
But I think the thing is that if you look at it from the other angle again, like you have all these super sheltered kids who don't know the very basic of like interacting with other people, and then put them in a position where they meet someone who does like flout the rules, does all that kind of shit. It sets something up, right? It sets up like revelations for them, right? And I do think that this is gonna go places. So I do.
Yeah, no, I think it's got more to say than people might be giving it credit for.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think.
But I can understand why it would make people uncomfortable because it is undoubtedly still essentially male oriented. All the female characters are characters. Like they have characters, so that's something. They're not there literally to be leered at. Like it's not fan service in that way.
Yeah,
it's just like you said, it's geared around like sexy women rather than sexy men. So yeah, I
there is just one and not the other, basically.
Yeah.
No. So I get that. I'm sticking with it. I think we'll check in. We'll check in at the next episode. I think we'll talk about this more. I think because
I'm a big fan of Studio Trigger and I like mechs, and so I guess hopefully by next episode we'll all have watched Bandit Flower. Yes.
Yeah. Planning
I'll
on
fucking watch it again.
All right, mate.
Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. I can't believe it's not butter.
What are they going to call the next one though?
Okay.
The next Thunderbolt movie. So
Mobile Suit Thunderbolt.
So Gundam Thunderbolt. It's Dendrobium again.
Jaburo Drift.
Jaburo Drift.
So last episode we mentioned that we are going to rank every Gundam opening theme, right? And I think we've decided that we're going to do this as its own special episode because it's going to take quite a long time. So that is still coming. But yes, that will be a kind of bonus episode, or that'll just be the episode for that month because there's been quite a lot of those. And if we want to put in like a little clip of every theme that we're going to talk about, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, plus they have to be super short so that we don't get pulled off YouTube or shot by anyone.
Or
Like Tomino. He comes around your house with a magnum.
So,
Where am I?
shall we go straight into some questions, my good boys?
Questions.
My friendly boys?
Let's do it.
Who wants to be the designated question reader for this month?
Sure, I don't mind if you want.
Read them out, cowboy.
All right, babes. We'll go straight to the goddamn Discord first. By the way, we have a Discord. Crimson Comet
Yes, please do
86
join the
asks,
Discord.
Seed Destiny or Age?
See Destiny. I've not seen Age.
I've not seen Age either.
Age is a much better show than Sea Destiny.
Has it aged well?
Hey.
Oh boy, we do have fun, don't we? We do.
I mean, great joke.
Classic.
Age looks like one I will really like, but I have not seen it yet.
Yeah.
That's all I can bring to this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shin
It's about
Asuka
really like- I'm not-
Looks
did
like I
not
might like it.
deserve what happened to him.
I'm not sure if anyone is capable of really liking Age, but it's better than Sea Destiny.
See Destiny up to episode 34 is great. I've talked about this before.
Yeah, you have. You wrote
Let's
a
move
poem
on.
about it. S4 Lord asks, Bear Guy or Cute Kapool?
Couple.
I really like the Cabal.
So do I.
Yeah,
I
the
really
couple has
like
to
it.
take it for me.
It's got big stupid arms.
More like bin guy.
You hating on the Cabal?
No, it's great. I love the big stupid arms.
Oh, right. I thought you were saying it as a negative.
No, I've got big stupid arms as well. So, Mega Slippers asks, if you could be in any sick filth anime, which would you be in? I don't know if it has to be specifically a sick and filthy.
See Destiny. I don't know. Define sick filth.
I can't.
Does it just mean anime in general?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Build Fighters.
Oh, that is a good shout.
How is that sick filth?
Come on, man, it's perfect.
Hyper Rinko.
Oh yeah, no, I'd make it sick filth with the.
Have you been to Iori Hobby Shop?
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wheel
Build
of
Fighters.
Dust.
Build Fighters. That would very quickly become an adult-rated show if I was involved.
If you're looking for an answer to this, Mega Slippers, then there is an old 90s OVA called
Are
Golden
you
Boy.
going straight to Legend of the Overfit?
No, calm down. It's called Golden Boy.
Yes, mate. I've talked about Golden Boy before. I love that show. It's so good.
It's great. It's about this guy who just quits his entire life to go on the road and do odd jobs in which naughty things happen sometimes.
He gets himself into a variety of sexy situations. It's not like it's not porn. It's just like, man, that's such a good show. It's
Sounds
like
like
a
a
six.
Takeshi Kitano film.
Yeah, it's like a 6-episode OVA. And it's got really nice animation, and it's
And
I recommend
it's
Golden Boy.
unusually wholesome for a show which
because
has a lot
basically
of
he gets into all these sexy situations with these women, and he ends up just helping them out. Like,
yeah, he never does anything, and they all think
yeah.
oh my god, he's just using me, and it just turns out like,
Yeah.
oh no, he's just given like
He's just a
200
nice-
grand to that old couple, and he
just
just
a
like
nice
rides
dude,
off on
yeah.
his bike, and that's it.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
show.
Yeah, have you read the manga? Sam?
No, I have not. I
It's-
watched the anime about a month ago, so
Okay, Jesus, I watched the anime about 10 years ago at least.
It sounds good.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah, I recommend it.
It's
it
all
does have
on fantasyanime.com.
Fantasyanime.com. Wow.
Which archives
Sounds
old
good.
old 90s OVAs that cannot be found.
does it?
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Cool. Sir Hammerpants asks, having seen Sid Mead's design work in Turn A, are there any other artists or designers whose style you'd like to see reflected in a Gundam series?
I don't know that many designers, sorry.
Me neither, but that's a damn good question.
Yeah.
That is an excellent quote. I mean, I've got an answer for this.
Well, feel
Fucking-
free to speak it
All right.
in your own time.
Geiger. Give me fucking Geiger Gundam.
Geiger.
Dead.
HR Geiger.
Oh, yeah, of
The
course,
guy-
yeah.
yeah.
He's
The
dead now.
guy
though.
who. Yeah, well, I know.
Yeah, it doesn't. This isn't. I'm not like laying down some
not
sort
actu-
of
it's
weird law where everybody has to be
It's-
readily available for the right sum of money.
It's not actually going to happen, Sam. We're not pitching this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd go for if they're dead, then I'd go for a Zladislav Beksinski Gundam series.
Yes. Who is also quite Geigery.
Yeah, he's also dead because of a family curse. Yeah, he has this super gothic art style, and I'd love to see
Yeah,
like a
Beksinski is great.
proper
He just does,
medieval
like-
gothic Gundam
Yeah.
series. Very much appeals to me.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I'd be into that. It was. Some would say it was the Dark Souls of Gundam series.
Oh God.
That would be good.
His art, his art
Callum's
is
not going to
super
be
Dark
on the
Souls.
next episode of
No,
Gunpla Club
no.
because we've gone to Berlin and shot him.
Yay!
Oh.
Be nice to see you.
Let's.
Moving on to Twitter, Sentient Roomba asks, "What would your diver's VR avatar thing be?" Mine, I don't think anybody could top the dog personally. The Airbud himself.
Cute dog. It's all about the cute dog every time.
What breed of dog though, Sam? Would you be? You can't just say dog.
Dachshund.
We could all be
Little-
dogs.
A little sausage dog.
I don't
be a
want to be a
pug.
dog.
Oh.
I want to be. Oh, you know what I'd be? I'd be a smaller Gundam.
I like that. Yeah, the SD version of whatever your Gundam is.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
exactly it. I'd be the SD Gundam.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's
I'll be Plankton from SpongeBob.
excellent.
That'd be Tomino, fuck it.
Yes.
It's like, what is
running
this
around.
again?
Where am I?
Ben
What's
Sign,
going on?
at Scientologist asks, seeing as Build Divers has Age and Jiriku suits, which would you like to see gain some diver variants, and what would they look like?
Ah, that's a really good question.
They've not done anything
There
like
is-
Turn A, have they?
I'd love to see the Jahannam have a divers variant, actually, from Jiriku.
That sounds good. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'd like to see Turn A and Sumo and a flat, maybe getting some Turn X, getting some love, getting some
Turn X would
There's
very
not enough
much be
Turn A
amazing.
stuff.
yeah, getting some weird variants, some Amazon specials.
A to Z Turn X.
That actually looks pretty good. That 8Z Gundam.
You're wrong.
I saw
gone.
someone's painted build
It's
on
really
Instagram
boring.
and I was crying. Tree of Tau asks, are there a good set of kits that would easily be used for kit bashing? What was your first kit bash?
What was my first?
I mean, anything.
Anything HG, really, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mostly
like
HG, I guess.
that new Jim is supposed to be really good, isn't it?
Yes, I've seen a lot of kit bashes with that Jim.
Jim, Shiden.
Anything build fighters as well, I guess.
What else was it? I built it the other week. High Mock is supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Highmark is perf.
Yeah. So yeah, just look for any like basic kit, I guess. Like basic grunt kit.
Winner of best screen name on the internet at Soft Man Hands says, fuck, marry, kill, Char Aznable, Full Fronto, Quattro Pagina.
Ooh.
They're the same person, mate.
Not where I'm from.
No.
No, Full Fronto's not.
No, but which Char are we talking about? Are we talking like peak Char, like 0079 Char, or are we talking like pedo Char, like
I'd go double
Char
79 for sure.
Every
Let's do, yeah,
Char
classic
is
Char.
Pino Char.
Cape and Cane Char.
Cape and Cane.
Cape and Cane Char,
Okay,
the
this is
Caecilia
easy.
killer.
This is easy then.
Go on there.
Marry Shah, fuck Quattro, and kill Full Frontal.
Yeah.
That is
yeah,
actually
that's
really
it.
easy.
That's it. No, that's it. He's done it.
no,
No, that's it. That's it.
no. It's not.
What?
Sorry, we've sealed the envelope now.
No.
We've initiated the marriage.
We've sealed the
with
deal.
Shah.
Okay.
No, what? Come on, what were you going to say, Sam? What
would
bullshit
say
were
I
you
was-
about to spout?
Like, okay, right. 0079 classic Char.
Yeah.
He's far too unstable to marry.
He doesn't get any more stable.
Yeah, he does. Quattro's a pretty measured, cool guy.
Yeah, Quattro's pretty on the level, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
He lies
Quattro
about who he is
seems
the
like
entire
he'd make.
time.
Look,
So
who
does
would
Shaw.
provide?
That's a good point. He's consistently lying about who he
He
is.
pretends to not know who Char Aznable is, even when folk go, "Fuck's sake, Char, just give it a rest, man."
But Shaw
Bright's like,
Aznable is a liar
Shark,
as
come
well.
over here. And he's like, who?
Have you heard of a man called Shah Aznable? Every time he speaks.
Who could you possibly be?
Just walks into the room like everybody's talking about this Char Aznable guy.
Shah
He sounds so
Aznable,
cool.
What a
He's really
silly
handsome.
name! What a ridiculous name! Not like Quattro Vagina. Woo!
Where did you
Okay, I
came
think we
up
can
with that?
update the list then. So fuck Shah, marry Quattro, and kill Full Frontal.
Yeah.
Well, whatever
Yeah.
way we look at this, full
yeah.
frontal isn't. I mean, sort your hair out, man.
Yeah, and your name.
Yeah.
Be nice about full frontal.
Right, moving on to Facebook. Thomas asks,
Oh, I'm Shah. No, that's the Quattro voice.
What are you
From now
doing?
on, that's the Quattro. Quattro Vagina, hello. I'm in the AU.
mate, you'll be in the
It's Sunday night.
Prison.
yeah.
I'll be in prison.
Thomas asks, is there a kit you've put together that really surprised you? An example would be, I was very surprised at how much I enjoyed putting together the Age 1 normal and how well engineered it was, despite being somewhat old by Gunpla standards. And he adds, thank you all for giving me such a fun Gunpla podcast to listen to. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Thanks, Thomas. And you're welcome, Thomas.
I don't
yeah?
trust him. I don't trust him. He wants something.
Well, he wants to know if there's a kit that we've put together that surprised us.
Yeah,
He wants
yeah,
answers.
does. Yeah. I mean, I've had surprises both good and ill. I suppose. I mean,
Yeah.
Ill is the slang word
imagine-
for good.
I ima-
though. Did you
Oh,
not
that's a
hear?
good point. Callum, I imagine, for example, you would describe something like the Real Grade Sinanju as being a surprise, but not a good
Yeah,
surprise.
that was
So,
a very evil surprise.
that was a bad surprise. Yeah, I mean, a lot of kits have surprised me in little ways, like the Master Grade Double Zeta surprised me in how fucking solid it is despite transforming.
I think.
I think the RG Unicorn is probably the most surprising kit because by all rights that thing has no right to be as good as it is.
Yeah. It's a,
Not at all.
a
But
marvel.
it's amazing.
You have no right, sir!
There's some
Yeah.
You have no
older
right.
kits that I think have more capacity to surprise me. Like I built that Rick Dom. That was quite a nice looking kit. At the end of the day, it was a bit
Yeah.
nubby, but it was a nice surprise seeing how old it is. I think that's sort of where I would get most surprise from.
Yeah, same with the ground Gundam, like the HD ground Gundam that I'd made. I was like, this is actually really decent.
Cool.
And
Yeah. And now there's a new one!
that was a new one.
Yeah.
Joseph asks, can the runners be recycled outside of Japan? And what are some of the things you do with your old runners? So,
That's a really good question.
What's that first part mean? Like,
in,
recycled?
So in Japan, you can recycle your runners. You can send them back to Bandai,
Oh, wow. That's
and
cool.
they'll
yeah.
recycle them and turn them into new
they'll turn them
kits.
into
Yeah,
Blue
they turn
Bandai
them
kits.
into Ecopla, which is
Yeah.
actually a line of full black Bandai Gundam kits that you can buy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's the same kits, but just not in color. So you can just paint them. Yeah. I don't think you can do that if you're not in Japan. I mean, you can just
Recycle the plastic.
stick them in the recycling. Yeah. But,
I really want some of
what was the
this
second part of the
Eco
question?
Black. What?
So what else can you do with
Yeah,
runners?
what are some of the things you do with your old
Well,
runners?
people have made like actual Gundams out of the
Yeah,
runners,
yeah.
haven't they?
I've seen some sick
So I
shit.
saw
Yeah,
like
they
a
built like
5 foot tall
massive
one.
statues. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But outside of that, I really have no idea aside from having it about. I guess to like test your paints on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, they make good little rods for painting. If you're spray painting your Gundam, you just cut off a bit of runner, stick it in a hole, and then paint it.
I usually disassemble them and add them to my human-sized nest, which I have in the middle of my living room. With several human eggs incubating in there as well.
Sweet.
I've melted mine down and turned it into a chair.
Oh, darling.
I eat them.
That's not true. Will's lying.
I was being totally serious and not at all joking or lying.
Yeah, I eat them.
Jeff asks, is there something you wish you could do to your kit or want to learn to do to improve it?
Shag!
Wow, but are afraid to try
Next.
in case you screw it up. So I guess Sam's answer still applies.
There's a few things. I've never done any scribing, which I'd be quite interested to try. But I mean, you fucked that up, and you've really fucked it up.
Yeah, fun story. I bought a scriber, tried it on my
Yeah, I've got one.
try burning Gundam. Fucked it up.
Yeah.
I never want to look at that thing again.
Yeah, I haven't looked at any tutorials for it yet, but I should probably do that just to get an idea of what you actually use it for. I just have a scriber for some reason.
Yeah, I find the most difficult thing about scribing, which is, I guess, my answer to this question as well, would be like, it's just really hard. It's super hard, and if you fuck it up, you scrap the entire kit.
Boy. I want to get better also at weathering. I feel like that's one of the things that you're never done with, really. You can just improve on that almost indefinitely.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many different ways to do it. Like,
Yeah, I like my light standard weathering.
Yeah.
I'm quite confident with how I do it now, but there's always room for snow and mud.
Yeah. I like the paint chipping. That's some nice shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Last question then. Scott asks, do you have a preferred drink or snack to enjoy during long building sessions?
Nah, man, I don't eat with my hands when I'm building a Gunpla because my hands get really oily.
That's a recipe for disaster. Yeah.
I like to keep
Have a cup of tea.
Yeah, I like to keep half a lobster on hand.
All right.
Chicken wings.
Chicken.
Oh god.
Get hot sauce all over it.
Sriracha Gundam 2.0.
Hell yeah, that'd be amazing. Cholula Gundam. Fuck yeah.
We could extend this to talk about how we build stuff. I like to put on a podcast,
With my hands.
have a cup of tea, and just sort of zone out and just listen to a podcast while I build a kit.
Yeah, same.
I watch RuPaul.
That's me and Will have extremely similar things. I have a big bottle of water, a podcast on, and I just crack on, I guess.
Hashtag stay hydrated.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's important to stay hydrated when you're exercising.
I do.
especially when you're
I just spit everywhere while I'm building and not drinking the water. So I stay dehydrated. It's nice. Keeps me on my toes.
I just watch RuPaul and build a kit because
How do
RuPaul
you
is
watch it though? Because
because RuPaul requires no attention or brain power whatsoever. It's trash TV in its finest form.
does that not just slow you down with your building because you're just looking up every now and then?
Probably. You might have noticed, Will, that I'm an incredibly slow builder.
This explains it all. We finally got our answer.
RuPaul is the reason that Sam never builds kits.
Yeah, and I do it again.
Would you say your kit's drag?
Oh, it's not. Well, it's not a race.
Will's got a sachet away after that one.
And on that fucking bombshell, that's it for questions. Yeah, so
Nice. Wow.
thanks as ever
Thank
for
you as
sending
always.
them in. You can get us on the Discord, which is linked to somewhere in our Twitter bio.
It's in our Twitter bio.
Which,
Yes.
incidentally, our Twitter is at Gunpla Club.
I'd sure hope
We've
so.
got ourselves a little Insta, which is Gunpla Club. And we've got ourselves one of those books of faces, the Facebooks. It's Gunpla Club UK, which stands for United Kingdom.
We
Oh,
do
does it?
have
That
140
explains a lot.
members in Discord now.
That's
man.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in there
It's
a bit
pretty
more
active,
often,
Yeah.
chopping it
Yeah,
up.
Very
with the
active,
squad.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's all our socials. Come and see us. Come and chat. Come and hang out. Leave a fucking review, you scumbag.
Oh no. What else? Yeah, so please return next time when we might just do our massive Gundam opening theme ranking.
Yes, that's going to be good.
That'll be well
Which will
good.
be an undertaking, yeah.
That's going to be a long episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Block out a whole day for it. Take some time off work.
Run yourself a nice bath.
Oh, yeah. I don't have a bath.
Podcasting in the bath. Oh my god.
All right, guys. Well, it's been another great episode, another award-winning episode of Gunpla Club. What did we say the title was again? I don't know. I'll pick it up in the edit.
It was Jaburo Drift.
Perfect.
Let's see what Smooth Jazz Sam Smith has to say. Thank you for listening to episode 18 of Gunpla Club. Okay.
Nice one.
Sweet.
Goodbye.
My voice is getting so low.
Yeah, baby.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, right.
Goodbye.
Ooh, bow.
Gunpla Club Smooth Radio.